And Pastor Joel Osteen is with us now. Pastor, good morning to you. Thank you for getting up early with us. We appreciate it.
Hey, great to be with you all.
Well, of course, by now you're familiar with the criticism that the church has faced. And I guess my question is to you, why did the church wait until yesterday to start taking in people?
Well, our church doors have always been open. In fact, we took people in right when the water started to recede, which was just a day or two after the big storm hit. But we worked very closely with the city. 4 miles down the road, the city established its biggest shelter with room for thousands, with beds, with kitchen supplies, with everything they need, security. They didn't need us as a shelter right then, and we coordinate with them all the time. If we needed to be a shelter, we would have certainly been a shelter right when they first asked. But once they filled up, never dreaming we'd have this many displaced people, they asked us to become a shelter, and we said, hey, we'd love to be a shelter. That's what Lakewood is all about. But I think this notion that somehow we would turn people away or we weren't here for the city is about as false as can be.
Pastor Osteen, it sounds like you think the criticism itself is unfounded and just a bit silly. But you guys did put out a statement on Monday, and in that statement you said in part, we are prepared to shelter people once the cities and county shelters reach capacity. I think a lot of folks probably read that or heard that and thought, why wouldn't the house of worship open its doors immediately, initially, even perhaps before some of the other shelters?
We're all about helping people. This is what the church is, and our church is all about. So I think I don't know if it's unfounded, but I think if people were here, they'd realize there were safety issues. This building had flooded before, and so we were just being precautious. But the main thing is the city didn't ask us to become a shelter then.
And Pastor Osteen, do you sort of wish you could kind of have a redo on the last few days? I mean, it has been a bit of a PR nightmare for you guys. What would you have done differently?
Yeah, I'm sure we'd done something differently, but the fact is, I don't know that we would have opened any sooner because, again, there were safety issues. I think sometimes, somehow social media can be very powerful and they can create this false narrative. But if you're sitting in another state and you're not here, I mean, my niece was stranded right across the street from this building, nowhere to go. This building was 1 foot from flooding. If we didn't have our floodgates, it would have flooded. And so it's easy to say, wow, there's that big building, they're not using it. But we don't have volunteers and we don't have staff that could get here. So we're all about helping the city whenever we could. If they would ask us to become a shelter early on, we would have prepared for it all and been ready to help. But hey, thank God we can do it now and help the city, in this way.
Were you surprised how ferocious the response could be on social media? I mean, I know you've been in the public eye a long time, so you're not a stranger to that dynamic. But were you surprised at how that reaction played out?
I didn't. I guess I would say yes, but I don't really pay much attention to it. I've never read one negative thing, and so I let the team tells me, hey, there's this big thing. But the main thing is social media doesn't run our life. We run our ministry. We do what we're called to do, and hey, everybody that's making a difference is going to have critics. And if you're sitting somewhere not in this situation, I mean, think of the story if we'd have housed a whole bunch of evacuees and the building flooded. We would look like that wouldn't have been a good story. So we try to use the best wisdom we can, and the main thing is we've been here for 60 years to help this city and be a blessing to others, and that's what we're going to continue to do long after the media and everything's died down. We'll be here 5 years from now helping these people. So we feel good about who we are and what we're doing.
And Pastor, just in a word, I mean, what do you need? What can people do to help?
Well, we need funds. There's the Red Cross and different areas different avenues you can give to. Today we'll be taking in supplies, baby foods, medical supplies. So we're a distribution center. People are dropping off by the thousands, all kinds of supplies. We feed the different shelters around the city. The city's setting up a command post here as well. And so I think now we need prayer, we need support, and any way you can make a difference.
All right, Pastor Joel Osteen, thank you for getting up early and taking a few minutes with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. God bless.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.